If you're thinking about 2028, watch this carefully.
If you think that I don't understand foreign policy because out of hours of discourse about international affairs, I pause to think about one of the most sensitive geopolitical issues that currently exist on Earth, I'm afraid the issue's not my understanding, but rather the problem is perhaps you've gotten adjusted to a president that never thinks before he speaks.
You were asked a direct question about China invading Taiwan and whether you would deploy U.S. troops. And instead of clarity, there was silence and later a botched answer. So what it looks like to me is that when you're under pressure and you have to give a real answer, you prioritize saying something that protects your image instead of giving the American people a clear, substantive solution. And that's a concern to me. So let me tell you what the difference really is between you and Donald Trump. President Trump may not speak with polished political charisma. He's blunt. He's raw. But when it comes to foreign policy, he answers directly. And we have seen him deliver real solutions. He doesn't freeze. He doesn't circle back and pretend something else happened. He doesn't need 48 hours in a communications team to reinterpret the moment. He says what he believes. What happened here is instead of saying, I'm not prepared to answer that, or instead of owning the pause, there was a follow-up explanation trying to reframe what everyone clearly watched unfold. And when someone tries to make you question what you just saw with your own eyes, I believe the definition of that is called gaslighting. Americans are not confused. Americans are not slow, even if certain Democrat candidates for 2028 rely on voters forgetting what they just witnessed. Leadership isn't about never missing a beat. It's about owning it when you do. And when the question is about war, diplomacy, and hostile nations, hesitation matters. So here's the real question. Do you want leaders who speak plainly even when it's unpopular, or leaders with no answers on matters of global conflict and then try to redefine the moment after it goes viral? When global tension arises, America needs strong leadership, and no matter how the media tries to spin it, Donald Trump is still a better pick over Kamala Harris, and J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio would be a much stronger choice than any Democratic candidate lining up for 2028. If you agree, type amen.